Of John Albers, Overland Park's mayor says sometimes you have to cut a deal to avoid bigger problems. That's his explanation for a severance package handed over to the police officer who fired 13 shots at the suicidal teen. The mayor says the goal was to make sure that this officer left and didn't work for the department. But the deal took many by surprise, including the young man's family. Investigative reporter Angie Racono reports from City Hall.
John Albers died more than 2 years ago. His friends had called police because they believed he was suicidal. In the end, a police officer shot and killed John as he tried to leave his home. Officer Clayton Jennison fired 13 shots into a moving minivan and John died. His family is horrified to learn this officer still has a peace officer's license and was even given a severance package on his way out. They had been told this officer simply resigned. They now know that's not true, and they question transparency and truthfulness from government leaders and police.
Talked about the timeline.
Today, the mayor attempted to carefully do some damage control.
First of all, this is a personnel matter, so we don't
be more transparent.
But we don't typically release those.
Sure, but this is a special circumstance, right? You've got all of us here because you want to be transparent.
Yes.
But originally, the chief of police said that this officer resigned. He resigned so quickly. I mean, that has been a statement.
I think everybody has agreed that this officer couldn't continue to be an employee of the city and be an officer in Overland Park. This was a city manager's decision. The city manager makes these decisions.
Here's the city manager, Bill Ebel. He was not present to answer any questions. We requested an in-person interview, but he's only willing to review questions via email through a spokesperson. So we did send additional questions. The first is, who else knew about this deal? We have also learned there is a non-disclosure agreement signed by all parties, which means everyone agreed not to talk about this deal. So all we know is the dollar amount, $70,000, and legally this officer can move on. The family of John Albers is devastated by this deal, and they feel there has been a lack of transparency, and you will hear from John Albers' mother straight ahead at 6. Reporting in Overland Park, Angie Racono, KCTV5 News.